Today on Good Morning Maine, a couple wanted for a shooting is arrested following a lengthy police standoff.
Plus, investigators are looking for the cause of a bad fire that destroyed a family's home in the town of Wynne.
And experts were talking about wild Maine blueberries at a special conference in Ellsworth over the weekend. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith.
And I'm Craig Colson. Thank you for joining us. We'll have those stories along with some basketball tourney action coming up too.
Quite a bit of it.
Tourney's now underway, so we'll be having a lot of highlights and that kind of thing over the week ahead. But first, we're going to start with a check of the forecast, and it looks like a real nice start to the work week.
Here's Devin Biggs with the forecast.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Happy Monday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Scotts Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Alrighty, this morning, a gale warning and small craft advisories are both posted. The gale warning will last till about 10 a.m. this morning, though. The small craft advisory lasting till about 7 p.m. later on this evening as well for active surf that's being seen along the coast. Meanwhile, though, on land, a little bit of energy moving in, though. You might be lucky to notice a few flurries this morning, but otherwise, though, not looking too bad as we do move forward. For today, though, will eventually become mostly sunny as we do move forward, as we have that little bit of energy tracking through, going from the west, going toward the east. But don't let that cause any issues for you, though, because it will be a pretty nice day, though, because anything we're seeing this morning will give way to a lot of sunshine coming up. So otherwise, a mostly sunny sky for today. Maybe a few clouds further off towards the north. We'll be under a mostly clear sky later on tonight, with a lot of sunshine on the way for the daytime tomorrow as well. And there is the wind, though, getting up to around 15, even up to 30 miles per hour at times, though. This is a sustained wind, but some gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour will also be possible as we do move forward. Upper 20s today, mostly sunny and windy. Northwest wind gusting up to about 30 miles per hour at times. That hourly forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period, eventually a lot of sunshine. Temperatures warming into the 20s. Gusty winds as well. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
All right, thank you, Devin. We'll see you later on. Authorities have arrested the suspects connected to an alleged shooting in Springfield. They were arrested following a lengthy police standoff on Saturday night. According to the Penobscot County Sheriff's Office, deputies established a perimeter around that residence on the Tar Ridge Road in Prentice, where 45-year-old Matthew Van Dyne and 32-year-old Noel Wilson were reportedly located. Van Dyne is believed to be involved in the shooting of a man on the Ghost Road in Springfield on Wednesday. Wilson reportedly left the scene with Van Dyne. According to the Sheriff's Office, authorities had received information about the pair's location around 12:30 on Saturday and that they were alone in the home with a weapon. The road was blocked off. Immediate neighbors sheltered in place, and the State Police Tactical Team provided additional resources. After more than 6.5 hours, both Van Dyne and Wilson came out of the home and were taken into custody. The Sheriff's Office says Van Dyne has a lengthy criminal history and was out on bail for another incident at the time. They're likely to face their first court appearance this week.
Lewiston police are looking for the person who opened fire on a Lewiston apartment. Just before 5 o'clock Sunday morning, Lewiston police responded to an apartment building at 189 Pine Street. Police say they found numerous shots had been fired into one of the apartments and found shell casings outside of the building. They say the suspect may have fled in a car after the shooting. Lewiston police did not specify if anyone had been shot. They're continuing to investigate.
A family has been displaced following a structure fire in the town of Wynne on Sunday morning. Our Grace Blanchard was also on the scene and has the details.
Crews battled heavy smoke and flames for several hours at a residence in Wynne Sunday morning.
It was coming out of the far side window, and I had a crew inside, and they were knocking the fire down. They had a nice knockdown on it. It's been a struggle since then.
The Mattawamkeag Fire Department responded to the fire on Old Military Road around 9 a.m. 3 people were home at the time of the fire, but everyone made it out safely. The family declined to appear on camera. However, one of the homeowners says he heard a noise on the second floor and then fire began rapidly spreading. According to the Mattawamkeag Deputy Fire Chief, the flames were coming from the second floor. However, he says the fire has destroyed the entire interior.
The struggle is the design of the house. It's up in the roof line, and we've been just trying to peg away at it and tear stuff down and get to it.
The fire department was assisted by crews from Medway, Lee, and Lincoln EMS. The cause of the fire is under investigation. In Wynne, Grace Blanchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Approximately 20 animals have died and a barn has been destroyed following an early morning fire in Exeter on Saturday. Corinna Fire Chief Alan Emerson says the fire was called in at 2:54 a.m. Emerson Fire says no humans were injured, but the barn has been deemed a total loss.
The dog, a Great Pyrenees, Zeke, woke us up at about 3 o'clock in the morning, and my wife Eliza heard him barking and ran out to see what was going on and saw that the barn was on fire.
The barn held around 80 animals, and the property owners say their surviving livestock is staying at Stonyville Farms in Exeter for the time being. The Corinna Fire Department has been in contact with the State Fire Marshal's office, and the fire is under investigation.
Well, meanwhile, the Orono Police Department is seeking information from the public about an animal cruelty case. On Thursday at around 2:05 in the afternoon, the Orono Police Department received a report of a deceased puppy found in the Stillwater River in the area of Webster Park. The puppy was found inside of a black backpack next to a concrete block. Police said the puppy appeared to be a male golden doodle and was wearing a white collar with rose gold attachments. The puppy also lacked a microchip. A forensic examination is now being conducted, and in the meantime, anyone with information is asked to contact Detective Mike Sear at 866-4000.
A Chelsea man is facing multiple charges after a search of his residence uncovered illegal narcotics and stolen property. Earlier this month, the Kennebec County Sheriff's Office took a complaint of a stolen motorcycle valued at $5,000. Friday, deputies searched 30-year-old Richard DeMond's residence on the Windsor Road in Chelsea and reportedly discovered parts of the motorcycle, several firearms, and drug paraphernalia. Officials say it was confirmed that DeMond was on active bail conditions and had been served a protection order prohibiting possession of firearms, bows, and crossbows. During another search, deputies discovered more firearms, ammunition, illegal narcotics, and 2 snowmobiles that had been stolen last fall. DeMond is charged with theft, violation of a protection order, aggravated criminal mischief, and illegal possession of a firearm, among other charges. According to the sheriff's office, DeMond is not being allowed bail prior to his first court appearance. All right, the time now is 6:07. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, a company is setting up shop at the former Madison paper mill, creating lots of jobs in the process. We'll have the story.
But first, another check of that weather forecast. A sunny day ahead today. It will be windy with highs near 27 degrees. Mostly clear with a very cold 7 degrees as the low overnight. Tomorrow, another mostly sunny and breezy day with highs near 26.
In 10 years, Lisa Schneider will have an amazing second act, thanks to career reskilling courses from AARP to help make sure her income lives as long as she does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Welcome to the Orono Arcade, your local, affordable destination. We want to provide you with the best experience we can without costing a small fortune. Our ever-popular 9-hole blacklight mini golf course is a huge attraction. Plus, we have the best arcade video games to choose from, including both modern and retro games. We have weeknight specials consisting of... We look forward to seeing you soon at the Orono Arcade.
All the nonsense
Simba
meets no nonsense.
I don't buy it.
Judge Judy.
Weekdays at 5 on ABC 7.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy.
You gotta play smart if you wanna look smart. Get smart, be smart, think smart, talk smart, get smart. You are smart, smarty pants.
You gotta unleash the power.
Woo!
This week at 7:30, only on ABC 7.
Welcome back, everyone. Those living in one of the 10 Maine counties designated as a federal disaster area due to the storms and flooding now have more time to file their taxes. The Department of Administrative and Financial Services announced on Friday that Maine Revenue Services will extend the deadline to file taxes to June 17th in order to match the recent federal tax extension deadline. On February 5th, the IRS announced federal tax relief for individuals and businesses in parts of Maine affected by the severe storms and flooding that began on December 17th of last year. Payment and filing deadlines for all other Maine type taxes remain unchanged. And for more information, you can visit irs.gov.
The town of Plymouth is now working on a solution after finding an unhealthy level of PFAS in their town water. According to the town's Facebook page, a test for PFAS has found 23.8 parts per trillion in the water supply. The state of Maine has set a safe water standard of around 20 parts per trillion or less. The the Plymouth Water District says they are designing a filtration system for installation as soon as possible. The fire department has bottled water available to residents who use town water. For those seeking further details, there's a contact posted on the town's Facebook page for some of the Department of Environmental Protection.
Well, wood fiber processing company Timber XP is bringing more than 100 jobs to the town of Madison. The business has set up shop at the site of the former Madison paper mill, which closed in 2016. Timber XP creates eco-friendly insulation products using processed wood fiber, which doesn't contain any fiberglass or other irritants found in most types of insulation. The company is ramping up its operations as it gets ready to launch its full product line and still has dozens of positions to fill as they ramp up operations. To learn more about the company, you can check out this story on our website at foxbangor.com. That's the kind of news we like to hear.
That's a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, the time now is 6:11. After the break, a blueberry conference was held over the weekend to discuss the state of the crop.
The latest on that and more coming up on Good Morning Maine.
Your financial goals may appear to be all about savings and investing, but in reality, it's about much more. Your life, your family, and your legacy.
Plan your future with Warren Financial.
I got hurt in a car accident, and the insurance company wants me to settle for way less than I deserve.
Don't get burned by the insurance company. Fight fire with fire. Call the twos.
We'll turn up the heat on the insurance company. We'll make them pay you all the money you deserve.
I fought fire with fire and called the twos. Lowry and Associates got me $150,000 for my car accident. Now that's hot.
We win for you.
If you're hurt in an accident, what do you do? Call 222-2222.
Whether you can pinpoint the problem or can't quite put your finger on it, the friendly professionals from Coastal Auto Parts can help point you in the right direction. With Maine's largest network of parts, you can trust your vehicle will have what it needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Because Napa knows the keys to a winning team. And with 29 locations in Maine, Coastal Auto Parts helps keep our communities running. Team up together with the fuel that keeps us firing on all cylinders. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Your financial goals may appear to be all about savings and investing, but in reality, it's about much more. Your life, your family, and your legacy.
Plan your future with Warren Financial.
Welcome back, everyone. Maine's wild blueberry farmers and industry experts came together in Ellsworth over the weekend to discuss the state of one of Maine's most significant crops. Our Callie Warren has more.
The University of Maine Cooperative Extension's annual Wild Blueberry Conference connected blueberry growers with industry experts on Saturday. After reported price drops during this harvesting season, attendees say events like these are essential.
Unfortunately, last year was difficult for the growers because the price paid for wild blueberries has dropped to somewhere below 40 cents. The final number isn't out right now. We, as a processor, pay 85 cents a pound, which is a sustainable price for the growers that we work with.
The event brought together researchers and industry leaders who discussed a host of economical and agricultural tips, including farming techniques, pest management, and market diversification.
Unify the voice of agriculture.
Farmers say that the wild Maine blueberry is unique to Maine's economy.
Maine is the only state that has a wild blueberry farming industry. I mean, Maine is an agricultural state. We want to feed as much of the state as we can with a product that's grown right here.
Organizers state that the conference offers an opportunity for all involved in blueberry agriculture to collaborate on marketing and growing techniques.
The work that we do at UMaine Extension is really research and education.
on very applied topics that farmers need to maintain successful businesses.
In Ellsworth, I'm Callie Warren for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
I love Maine blueberries.
Yeah, I know. Such an important conversation to be had. And that was beautiful video that they used of that, too. That's like as good as it gets as far as blueberry bushes.
Yeah, get a little taste of summer there, too.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, the time now is 6:15.
Have to wait for summer-like temperatures, though, although it does look like a nice start to the week. Here's Devin with the details.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Scott's Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Alrighty, here we go. We do have a small cloud advisory and a gale warning, both posted though. The gale warning will drop at around 10 a.m. this morning. The small cloud advisory at 7 p.m. this evening as we're watching for some active surf that's being observed along the coast. And we are noticing that out there this morning from around 5 to 10 feet according to the buoys out there though. So this is why we do have some advisories posted, but this will gradually improve as we do move forward in time. Meanwhile though, on land, a little bit of energy passing through this morning, a few clouds tracking through. You might notice a flurry or so, but don't let that worry you because we will eventually see a lot of sunshine for the daytime period for today as the energy continues to move through. High pressure not too far away. We'll have sunshine today, mostly clear tonight, and a lot of sunshine the way for the daytime tomorrow as well. So futurecast moving forward, a few clouds cannot be ruled out either, but otherwise sunshine will win out, but then mostly clear again coming up later on tonight. Then by tomorrow, though, another nice day filled with a lot of sunshine. As we head towards tomorrow throughout the day, then tomorrow night, maybe a few passing clouds by late Tuesday afternoon. But even with losing a lot of the clouds as we head towards Tuesday evening as well, not much clouds as we head towards early Wednesday morning. As for the gusty winds, though, we will have to watch out, reaching up to about 30 miles per hour at times today. The winds slowly start to back off later on tonight, though, to about 15 miles per hour or so. Continuing to back off as we head towards tomorrow for a bit, but then gusting up to about 20 miles per hour or so throughout the day for your Tuesday. Let's talk about temperatures, though. Overall, we had that long warm stretch recently, though, but then within the last few days, we've been slightly below average, though, by around 2 to 3 degrees or so. Our average high temperature should be 32 degrees. We'll do upper 20s today, middle 20s tomorrow, so actually below normal for a change, but the middle 30s Wednesday, upper 30s for Thursday, low 40s Friday, then cooling back off into the 30s just in time for the weekend. For today, upper 20s, mostly sunny and windy. Northwest wind gusting up to about 30 miles per hour at times. Later on tonight, 7 degrees, mostly clear. Northwest wind backing off to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, middle 20s, mostly sunny and breezy. Northeast wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Scott's Recreation extended forecast. Partly cloudy for the day on Wednesday. Highs in the mid-30s. Upper 30s for your Thursday with a mostly cloudy sky. And rain and snow showers Friday. Highs in the low 40s.
You couldn't ask for a better group of people when you're working at a credit union.
When I first started out, everyone was super welcoming.
There's a lot of focus with the community.
It builds a really rewarding professional career. It's just a wonderful place to work.
Roto-Rooter has served the greater Bangor area and beyond for 35 years, offering plumbing, hydrojetting, snaking, descaling, video inspection, and grease interceptor cleaning services. For all your residential and commercial clogs, call Roto-Rooter today, 990-1234.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Commercial vehicles can be dangerous, and they usually carry big insurance policies. So whether you're hurt by a landscaping truck like this, a work van like this, or a big rig like this, we know commercial vehicle accidents, and we know how to get you the big money you may deserve. If any commercial vehicle hurts you, call the Twos. We win for you.
Hurt by a commercial vehicle? Call the Twos. We win for you. Call 222-2222.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota Equipment, the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, with professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right, all backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
Available at Doors Equipment, 1468 Outer Hammond Street, Bangor.
A new car? A new home? Or what about that vacation you know you deserve?
Why spend more when you could spend less? Maine credit unions offer lower loan rates and bigger savings. Find your credit union at mainecreditunions.org.
There's one number you need to know. It's called Joe.
Welcome back, everyone. 2 police officers and a firefighter paramedic were killed early Sunday morning in Minnesota while responding to a domestic call. First responders were dispatched to the call just before 2 o'clock yesterday to find an armed man barricaded inside of his home with children. After 4 hours of negotiations, there was an exchange of gunfire between law enforcement and the suspect, who later died. 7 children ranging in age from 2 to 15 years old were inside of the home, and they all made it out safely. City officials have identified the police officers and firefighters killed as 27-year-old Paul Elmstrand, 27-year-old Matthew Rouge, and 40-year-old Adam Finseth. Another police officer, Sergeant Adam McDilcott, was injured but is expected to recover. The Minnesota governor ordered for all flags to be flown at half-staff today to honor the fallen 2 officers and firefighter.
2 Israeli airstrikes along the border with Egypt killed more than 10 people on Friday, including a child. The airstrikes taking place in the southern town of Rafah. Hospital officials say each of the strikes killed members of the same family. The Judah family lost 3 people, including a child. A separate strike on a different part of Rafah killed 9 members of the Zorab family. Since October, over 28,000 people have been killed in Gaza, according to the Palestinian Ministry of Health. More than 12,000 of these deaths are of children, with thousands more suspected as children are presumed dead while buried under the rubble. Coming up on the second half of the newscast, we'll have an interview with the owner of Axe Women Loggers of Maine to hear about an upcoming chainsaw safety course.
That and more as Good Morning Maine continues.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world. So much at stake at the start of every morning.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good Morning America. We want you to know every morning.
We're right here, and we got you.
The most important thing is family. AAA shares the same family values. For over 100 years, AAA has been providing legendary service and has helped what it values most, its members. Join our family, and you could save on your auto insurance policy with our competitive pricing. Just like family, we offer you our support when you need it, whether it's questions about your policy or with our most trusted roadside assistance service. Visit AAA.com/insurance and find out how much you could save.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is WVII Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At WVII Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
If you've been injured in an accident, get Maine's most recognized personal injury law firm working for you today. The law offices of Joe Bornstein, fighting and winning for injured Mainers for nearly 50 years. Selected best lawyers in America for personal injury. Recognized for professional excellence. With more than $500 million collected for injured Mainers and over 25,000 victories for Maine families. Call Joe for a free case evaluation and get the Bornstein Advantage.
In 10 years, Lisa Schneider will have an amazing second act, thanks to career reskilling courses from AARP to help make sure her income lives as long as she does. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone. Today is Monday, February 19th, 2024. It's also National Eating Disorder Awareness Week.
It's an annual event meant to raise awareness about resources available to those who suffer from these ailments. It's a condition that can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, body size, or sexuality. This is a week to recognize the problem and connect people with life-saving resources they need. And it doesn't always look like what you may think it does. There's all sorts of versions, and it affects all sorts of
It
people.
could be people that undereat or overeat, and
Right.
it really does target so many people.
It's a very common thing.
So this is a week to talk about it, and then maybe consider some resources if
Yeah.
you know somebody that's suffering from it.
Yep.
All right, time for some history now. On this day in history, back in 1878, Thomas Edison received a patent for the phonograph, the first machine able to reproduce sound. I think they called it the speaking machine or something like that.
Cool.
1906, Kellogg's Foods was founded in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It was first known as the Battle Creek Toasted Cornflake Company.
And if you know the backstory behind it, it's an interesting one.
It is. Weren't they making it for like old people because they didn't have teeth or something like that? Cornflakes to eat?
Oh, I heard a completely different
Did you?
story.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was. No, I'm not going to go
Wasn't he
into
a
it.
doctor that did this? Anyway, I probably should have uncorked
It was
that
to
story.
reduce sexual urges.
I had never
Eat
heard that.
cornflakes to reduce your sexual urges.
Oh,
yes.
well, I had never heard that version. I thought it was for old people that didn't have teeth, something they could eat. I'll have to
You
look
know
into
what?
that.
Maybe we're thinking of different
I
stories.
think we
of the
are.
but no,
Yeah.
Kellogg was a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Google it. Google
I'll have to Google that
Yeah.
one. All right. How about that?
Yeah.
Eat some cornflakes.
Yeah.
Here you go, Marty. Calm down there. All right, moving on now.
Exactly.
In 1945, U.S. troops landed on the Japanese island of Iwo Jima. A photo showing 4 Marines erecting a U.S. flag on the island has become one of the most known images of World War II. And in 1954, Ford unveiled a new car called the Thunderbird, which went on sale for just $2,900.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. In 1985, Cherry Coke was introduced by the Coca-Cola Company. Still my favorite.
Good stuff.
Isn't Dr. Pepper just really similar to Cherry Coke?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Similar, but yeah.
I like both a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keena and I both kind of agree. It's like, it's in
Dr.
the same family.
Yeah,
but
Dr. Pepper I think is better.
But like Dr. Pepper, it tastes like rose petals.
Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper, so Dr. Pepper's better is what you're saying? Yeah,
Me too. I'm a
I
pepper.
agree, yeah. I like them all. In 1986, the U.S. Senate approved the Genocide Convention. It's an international treaty outlawing acts committed with the intent to destroy a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. Very relevant right now. And in 2019, President Donald Trump directed the Pentagon to develop plans for a new Space Force. Today's birthdays include actress Millie Bobby Brown. She's 20 today. Actor Jeff Daniels is 69. And singer Smokey Robinson is 84. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of talent again
Nice
today.
diverse group there.
Yeah, right?
I think Jeff Daniels is underrated as an actor. He's
I
just
agree.
a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown, a rising star as well. She's kind of already made it big, and she's only
Yeah.
20.
Can't believe, she's just a kid still.
Right.
To me, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm old. So, all right, as far as the weather's concerned, it looks like a real nice, quiet start to the work week.
Chilly one tonight, though.
Yeah.
Bundle up.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's Devin Biggs with that forecast.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Happy Monday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Scotts Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Alrighty, this morning, a gale warning and small credit advisories are both posted. The gale warning will last till about 10 a.m. this morning, though. The small credit advisory lasting till about 7 p.m. later on this evening as well for active surf that's being seen along the coast. Meanwhile, though, on land, a little bit of energy moving in, though. You might be lucky to notice a few flurries this morning, but otherwise, though, not looking too bad as we do move forward. For today, though, will eventually become mostly sunny as we do move forward, as we have that little bit of energy tracking through, going from the west, going toward the east. But don't let that cause any issues for you, though, because it will be a pretty nice day, though, because anything we're seeing this morning will give way to a lot of sunshine coming up. So otherwise, a mostly sunny sky for today. Maybe a few clouds further off towards the north. We'll be under a mostly clear sky later on tonight, with a lot of sunshine on the way for the daytime tomorrow as well. And there's the wind, though, getting up to around 15, even up to 30 miles per hour at times, though. This is a sustained wind, but some gusty winds up to 30 miles per hour will also be possible as we do move forward. Upper 20s today, mostly sunny and windy. Northwest wind gusting up to about 30 miles per hour at times. That hourly forecast for the rest of the morning and afternoon period, eventually a lot of sunshine. Temperatures warming into the 20s. Gusty winds as well. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up.
All right, thank you, Devin. Well, some exciting news for the Greenville community as Northern Light C.A. Dean Hospital officially opened a new hospital in the Moosehead Lake region with a ribbon cutting.
They say it takes a village, and in this case, it really did. A capital campaign donated a donation of $4 million from Dr. Peter Buck helped fund the hospital. The plan is to welcome patients into the new main hospital building on February 27th. Crews are still finishing up some renovations to other wings of the hospital and hope to have those areas open to patients by May. Officials say that with this investment in the Moosehead Lake region, the community has the hospital that it needs and deserves.
That place is growing up there too, the whole Greenville area, so I'm sure they welcome the addition there.
Right, and they'll either hire more local folks or they'll have to bring, traveling nurses and doctors in, which either way, it's needed.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, still to come here this morning, Tyler Cruz will have our sports updates, and of course, it's tourney season, so it'll be extra long today, full of all the local relevant basketball
Aren't you learning how to use a chainsaw too?
Yeah.
All right.
The first part, so there's this upcoming women's safety chainsaw course hosted by a local gal, and the class is full, but we're talking about it because she's like, if people show interest, she would host another one. So
we'll have that when we come back.
Yeah.
R&K Variety is more than just a convenience store. With delicious homemade food made fresh daily, we offer hearty meals that don't break the bank. Whether it be our delicious chicken pot pie, one of our many savory soups, or a pizza, you can't go wrong at R&K Variety. Looking for a drink after a long workday? R&K Variety is an agency liquor store with an impressive selection. R&K Variety, more than just a convenience store. We're your neighbor, chef, barista, and friend. Stop by today.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Good luck, Nokomis, and to all area teams from Comfort Shoes and more. 19 Moosehead Trail, Newport, across from Irving's. Best of luck, Nokomis boys and all area teams in the tournament from Four Seasons Floral, Newport. Good luck to the Nokomis Warriors boys from the Farmer's Table in Corinna for breakfast, lunches, dinners, and desserts made from farm fresh ingredients.
Local news weeknights at 6 with Beth Jones and Peter Dubois on ABC 7.
Welcome in to Fast Break Tournament Edition, brought to you by Dorsey Furniture and Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer.
Welcome back in, everyone. Thank you for staying with us. Day 2 of the 2024 Maine High School Basketball Tournament has wrapped. I'm Tyler Cruz here, soon to be joined by Ryan Sudol from Augusta, bringing you all of the action from Saturday, presented by Coastal Auto Parts and Dorsey Furniture. The second day did not disappoint. We're going to kick it off with our cross-center action, starting bright and early with Class B North. First matchup of the day, a bright and early 9 a.m. tip between Orono and Caribou. We're going to pick this game up in the second half. Close game here. Landon Belanger, he's going to get it, pulls the three from the corner, and sticks it. Vikings down just 3. Here they come again now. Great ball movement. Tristan Robbins has it, finds a cutting Dylan Bouchard right here. No look pass, who knocks in the layup. But the Riots would settle in late. Here's Pierce Walston with a tough bucket on the inside, gets it to go. And then Ben Francis has it. He is going to find Walston again. A huge bucket with minutes left, plus the foul puts the Riots up for good. They win 55-47. All right, so let's see who gets the Red Riots. Will it be top-ranked Ellsworth or 9-seeded Winslow? We're going to pick this game up in the first quarter. Raiders have it. Braden Rodriguez the handle. Nice pass to a cutting Matt Curon, who finishes 4-2. But here come those Eagles. Chance Mercier has it, driving. Nice jump pass to Kyle Kenny, who throws it down with 2 hands. The ferocious dunk right there. All right, Mercier again off the rebound. Watch this. Baseball pass finds Josiah James Chin in stride, and he lays it in. They make that look so easy. Textbook fast break right there. And more of the same in the second. Mercier finds Kenny on the lob. Ellsworth wins big, 62-39.
When we get that first quarter going, usually it comes faster, but for us it's just playing hard defense until we get that chance to really start breaking the game out, and then it happened, and we never looked back from there.
All right, so let's see who gets the Red Riots. Will it be top-ranked Ellsworth or 9-seeded Winslow? We're going to pick this game up in the first quarter. Raiders have it. Braden Rodriguez the handle. Nice pass to a cutting Matt Curon, who finishes 4-2. But here come those Eagles. Chance Mercier has it, driving. Nice jump pass to Kyle Kenny, who throws it down with two hands. The ferocious dunk right there. All right, Mercier again off the rebound. Watch this. Baseball pass finds Josiah James Chin in stride, and he lays it in. They make that look so easy. Textbook fast break right there. And more of the same in the second. Mercier finds Kenny on the lob. Ellsworth wins big, 62-39.
When we get that first quarter going, usually it comes faster, but for us it's just playing hard defense until we get that chance to really start breaking the game out, and then it happened, and we never looked back from there.
All right, so the next Class B quarterfinal to be played will be the Belfast Lions girls looking to upset the Caribou Vikings. First quarter, Caribou hot. Maddie Morrow running the break and finishes it off too. Good bucket there. Here she comes again. This time, swings it over to Brianna Levesque, who floats it up with the left and gets it to go. Here come the Lions now, moving it around. Danica Gray is going to get it. She hoists the three, and she connects, but this one was all Vikings. Second half, Madeline Dupre, she is oh so good, gets that three-pointer to fall. Smooth jumper right there. Vikings win big, 56-24.
We've been putting a lot of shots up, which is good because mid-season we don't really prioritize getting shots up, but we had a week break, so it was nice to get some extra shots in.
All right, shooting is key. One more game and all of our Class B semis will be all set. Presque Isle, the 8th seed, taking on the defending state champs out of Ellsworth. Eagles hot out of the gate. Skip pass finds Lizzie Bowles on the wing. She knocks down the three. Here come the Wildcats now, though. Marion Young gets the board. She's going to get this one out to Jan Curtis, and she's going to get in on the action with a three ball of her own. But here come the Eagles again. Off the inbounds, Bowles, catch and shoot three, money. She had 5 of those in the first half, and the Ellsworth three party would continue. 14 threes, a new all-class tournament record. They hit there from the corner. That's Abby Raydell. Eagles win big, 76-35.
Oh, it's so contagious. As soon as one hits one, another hits one, and everyone just keeps hitting and hitting and hitting. It doesn't stop. As soon as we start, we don't stop, and it's so fun to do. It's so, like, I've never been on a team that just feeds off each other's energy so much. It's so fun.
All right, now let's take a look at the updated Class B brackets after Saturday. For the boys, Ellsworth and Orono, a rematch of last year's regional final in the semis, and then Old Town and MDI. And for the girls, we are left with Ellsworth and Caribou and Old Town and MDI. Bangor Christian Patriots and the Stearns Minutemen, that's going to be our first one. They're looking to get past Stearns. First quarter, close game early on. Braden Campbell, he's going to get the steal, and he kicks it over to Lucas Pelkey, running the fast break. He connects 4-2. But from there on out, it was really all Patriots. Look at this move by Jalen Reed, knifing through the defense. Puts the right amount of English on it, too, to get it to go. Here comes Rajon Reed out to Conrad Straubel. He knocks down the long-range jumper. The second half was all of the same. Jalen over to Rajon. He's going to pull a three, and he buries it. Patriots win big. Let's see who they will play in the semis.
I mean, we're going to need everyone to show up. I mean, last year we lost to them in the semifinals, so I mean, we're going to need everyone to step up, and especially Dylan Burpee's a great player, so we're going to have to make sure he's locked down.
All right, spoiler alert. Let's check out the Southern Rustic boys highlights. They're going up against the Jonesport Beal Royals. They are taking on the defending champs. First quarter, Warriors hot out of the gate. Lincoln Hardy gets it from straight away, buries the three-pointer. Later, off the inbounds, Ethan Collier, catch and shoot three from the corner. That's money. Royals hanging tough with the champs, though. Brevin Kenny gets it back from Caden Beal. He's going to beat the horn at the first quarter, and he is fired up about it, too. But the second half, the Warriors would pull away. Hardy over to Trafton Russell. He pulls the three, sinks it in the face of the defense. Southern Aristic wins 67-36.
I think Coach gave us a pretty good talk in the first half. Usually we only have one good first half. And then, I mean, our defense was just, I thought, a lot better than second. I mean, both halves we played very good defense, but we just kept our composure.
All right, to the Class D girls quarters now. Bangor Christian trying to knock off Wisdom. Patriots fans out in force watching them play the Pioneers. Picking it up in the first quarter, Lindsay Dura swings over to Catherine Benjamin. She gets it to Abigail Brown from the corner. Nothing but net on the three-pointer. Here come the Patriots again, but Lily Roy picks it off. She's going to stop, pop in transition, and nail the jumper. Wisdom led at the half by 5. Second half now. Here come the Patriots. Durst, catch and shoot 3. That's going to put them up by 1 in the fourth. But Wisdom would go on a run to close it out. Lily Roy, she is going to pull this mid-range jumper right here. 8 points in the fourth quarter for her. She had 13 on the day. Wisdom wins 38-28. Final game of the night here. Two northern teams, 2-seed Central Aroostook taking on the 7th-ranked Cougars from Katahdin. First quarter, Hunter Hartsgrove drives in and floats it up and gets the shooter's roll. Cougars up early. Panthers now. Harley Allen sends it over to Lily Burt, who gets it into Riley Pierce for the 2. Panthers again now. This is going to be Abigail Haynes with it. A little two-man game with Ira Fletcher. She gets it back and gets it to go from long range. But here come those Cougars. They had upset on their mind, and they wouldn't take no for an answer. Emily McNally, she gets it, pulls the jumper. Cougars, they would knock off Central Aroostook, and they head to the semis. And here are those updated brackets for Class D, starting with the boys. Southern Aroostook, Bangor Christian playing in the Class D North boys semis. And for the girls, Wisdom and Katahdin will battle with a trip to the finals on the line.
Hey, Tyler, thank you so much. Yes, things are going great, and the action here tonight really did come as advertised. This is my favorite venue for multiple reasons. First of all, the chicken fingers here are fantastic, and of course, Class A is probably my favorite class of basketball action. It was the boys' turn tonight, so let's kick things off with the game that just wrapped up a little bit ago. It's the number 1 seed Hamden facing off against the number 8 seed Skowhegan. Let's kick things off in the first quarter here. This is Adam Fitzgerald for Skowhegan, pulling from NBA range and nothing but nylon. If there's ever a reason for an 8-1 upset, it's him. Second quarter, Broncos passing it around. It ends up with J.J. Wolfington, and what a shot he's got. Bam! They're up 13 after 2. Third quarter, Fitzgerald's shot no good. Akeo Fairley the rebound, and into Ryan Donahue. Count it, and 1. To the fourth. Oh, yeah, he's back. Zach McClellan back in the lineup for Hamden. Here he is on the steal and the finish at the rim. He had 40. Hamden moves on 64-58.
It felt great. I mean, this is the second time I've ever played on this floor, the last time being in 5th grade, and it all just felt pretty natural. I mean, I saw a lot of shots go in the first quarter, and I just built off that through the game.
Now, who will face the Broncos? It's the 4-versus-5 matchup between the 4-seed Nokomis and the 5-seed Camden Hills. Let's go to the second quarter. Noco up 2. Camden's Franklin Coffey out to Will Duke, and he swishes the 3. End of the half now. Nokomis' Dawson Townsend hit a corner 3 last possession. How about another corner 3? Jammers up 2 after 2. To the third quarter, here's Noco's Connor Sides handing it off to Alex Grant. He fades away for the 2 to take the lead, but here comes Camden. Nolan Ames on the steal. He's going to go all the way down and lay it up with the foul. It goes, and he's fired up. Jammers roll late. They win it 56-46.
So our key to the game was to press them, honestly. When we played them in the season, they couldn't handle our pressure, so we wanted to get up, run up and down the floor, get layups, and play our game.
Okay, and now we move to the game that kicked us off at 4, the 3-seed Messalonsky against the home team, number 6 Coney. First quarter, Coney's Parker Sargent, some nice handles as he pulls up from deep end, drains it. Rams down 7 after 1. Second quarter, Messo on the break, Jacob Moody to Ty Bernier. He finds the big guy, Merrick Smith, for the 2-hand slam, 2 hands for safety. Then, final seconds of the second, Coney's Alex Fournier, a running 3 at the buzzer, gets it to go. Messo, though, up 8 at the break. Finally, third quarter, Messo's Sam Doobie on the perimeter, off the Smith screen, and he swishes that 3. Messo is off to the semis, 68-56, the final.
I think we brought great defensive intensity today, and that's been key to our success all season. So, yeah, defensive intensity and just getting the job done.
And finally, the number 2 seed Mount Blue against the number 7 seed Lawrence. First quarter, first Lawrence points of the game. Cole Quirion to Michael Hamlin for the corner 3, and he nails that one. Final seconds of the first. Mount Blue's Evan Sterling kicks it out to Nolan Riso on the wing, and that's a buzzer-beating three. They're up 1 after 1 and up 6 at the half. To the third, here's Mount Blue's Evan Sterling, and this is just insane. Spinning through 3 guys to get the lay-in. And out of the final seconds of the third, it's Sterling again. Step back three in your face. A 31-5 third quarter. Mount Blue goes on to win 70-30.
It gives us a lot of confidence. We're a younger team, so we're questioning the Civic Center, but we played awesome here, and it's giving us a lot of confidence going to the next round.
Oh man, what a great night of action, like I said at the start. And look, if I had a game ball, now I don't have a ball with me here, but if I had a game ball, look, I know Zach McClellan had 40, but we've talked about him so much. Here's a guy we haven't talked about a lot, and that is Evan Sterling. This guy is so fun to watch. He can drive like there's nobody's business. He doesn't shoot the three very often, but when he does, he often knocks it down like you saw with that buzzer beater right there. Simply electrifying, and that 2-3 matchup, Mesolansky against Mount Blue should be a fantastic matchup, as should the number 1 seed Hamden against the number 5 seed Camden Hills, and those matchups will happen right here at the Augusta Civic Center on Wednesday, along with the girls semifinals. And well, that's about all there is from me here at the Augusta Civic Center. Tyler, back to you.
All right, those semifinal matchups are set. I bet you can't wait to get back there on Wednesday. Thanks for that, Ryan. That is all the time we have for sports. We'll be right back after.
Maine QuitLink offers free help to stop smoking and vaping, including personalized quit plans and free patches, gum, and/or lozenges with every program. Get connected to a quit coach, trained to develop a plan that works for you. Learn how to curb cravings and overcome slips and relapses. It's free, it works, and people who enroll are 2 times more likely to successfully quit. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW or enroll online at mainequitlink.com.
The Orono Arcade is an ideal birthday party destination. We have the best arcade video games, including Tomb Raider, Halo, Need for Speed, Mario Kart, and Luigi's Mansion. You are guaranteed to have hours of fun. Plus, we also have a 9-hole blacklight mini golf course that changes weekly. Allow us to provide hours of fun for you and your friends. You bring the cake, we'll provide the entertainment. Call us today to schedule your birthday party event, 889-3166.
It's so important to me to work at a place that I believe in.
I love having that one-on-one with our members.
You come to a credit union to work because you actually like helping people.
You get to be a part of really life-changing moments.
We get to guide them through the process of having their dream come true.
It's work that I can really believe in.
Builds a really rewarding professional career.
You can honestly make a difference in people's lives. And that's why I like credit unions.
It's just a wonderful place to work.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. I'm here with Alyssa Weatherby. She is the owner of Axe Women Loggers of Maine, and she's holding an upcoming class for chainsaw safety tips for women, and it's full. Am I right?
You are right, yes. The class that we're offering on the 24th has filled up. It filled up immediately.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We do have a waiting list. As long as we know that there's interest, we will definitely continue to offer these classes.
Okay, so yeah, depending. If there's interest, there could be more in the future.
Absolutely.
And you were talking about how folks, municipalities, the Ellsworth Adult Ed reached out to you to conduct this class, am I right?
Exactly, yeah. So this particular class is through the Ellsworth Adult Ed program.
Yep.
We've done them down in Florida. We have one coming up in Pennsylvania this spring. Yeah, so if there's any organizations that are looking for something like this, we're happy to come in. We bring in all the equipment. We just need the space to do it.
So it's super accessible. Folks don't need to necessarily have a chainsaw.
No, exactly. We don't want them to bring their own chainsaws.
Yeah.
We bring all of the gear, all the chainsaws, the tools, the gas. All we ask for the ladies to bring is a pair of good safety-toed boots.
Yep.
Bring some gloves.
Yep.
We provide everything else.
Cool. Amazing. Hey, on that note, can we dive into some learning about some equipment right now?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah. So
I got my glasses on and I got
perfect. The first thing
stuff
that
in my
you
ears.
need the safety gear, the
Right.
PPE. So you're gonna wear chaps,
Yep.
eye protection,
Yep.
ear protection. Super important.
Yep.
I went a very long time running chainsaws without it.
Yeah.
And I pay for it now.
Right.
So it's something you don't get back. It's very important. You don't think that they're that loud, but when you're running them in the woods all day, like your ears are just ringing by the end of the day.
Right, that
and
tinnitus is real.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll dive in and I'll listen extra hard even though my ear protection will be on.
So what we do with everyone, we give them the breakdown of the chainsaw. We go over all the different parts, the brake, what it does, why it's so important to have.
Yep.
The proper way to hold the saw, to start the saw. We go over how you put the gas and the oil in it right here.
Yep.
We do some, let's see. We go over the different tools that you would need.
Right.
We're gonna have people take the bars off, take the chain off, swap a chain, put everything back on, make sure everything is tight and in working order, good to go. Make sure your chain is tight, not too loose, not too tight. We go over some of the basics of maintenance, how to clean it, how to maintain it, the tools you might need if you want to sharpen your chain.
Cool.
So, we bring all of this stuff. We touch very briefly on those techniques.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a crash course of everything you'd need to know as somebody who wants to use a chainsaw.
It's the basics. Yeah.
And it's the added plus of it's women here.
Exactly.
Because that's your specialty, is working with women, right?
It is. We've had so many women that came to us and they said, growing up, my dad and my brothers were using saws, but I didn't get the opportunity to do it for whatever reason.
Right.
Right. And so we have women that are 18, 19 years old. We have ladies well into their 70s at these classes.
Yeah.
We also do the opportunity, we bring the gas saws, but we also bring the battery saws. At this last class we were at, we had so many ladies that were like, I don't even want to know anything about the gas saw.
Right.
I want to run the battery saw, that's why I'm here.
Right.
So,
because that's kind of where it's going these days.
It does seem to be going that way. I wasn't sold on them to begin with.
Yep.
But after we started using them, they're great.
Yeah.
They're
right.
It's not going to be as big and as powerful as a saw this size, but if you are you're a homeowner, you're not out logging, you're not a forester.
Right.
It's great to have the little battery saws. They're going to start every time. You charge the battery. You don't have to worry about the gas and the mix.
Right. Because it's a specific thing that goes in there.
Yep.
It's that specific mix.
Yeah.
Hey, but just so we have enough time to it, what's the safe way to start it?
All right. I'm gonna bring you right over here.
Yeah.
So you've got all your safety gear on?
Uh-huh.
All right, you're gonna make sure that the brake is on.
Yeah.
Before you start it.
That was a lot of fun. So that's just half of the initial interview. It went a little bit longer than expected. So I will have the full-length video on foxbangor.com. Not quite yet. I'm not quite done uploading it to the website just yet, but check back in about an hour, and the full-length interview will be there, which will have me starting the chainsaw and going over some more safety tips. So it was fun. I'm happy about that. All right, now let's throw it over to meteorologist Devin Biggs for one final look at our forecast.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Scott's Recreation, New England's largest trailer dealer, home of Maine's lowest camper and tractor prices, with locations in Turner, Manchester, Herman, and Orono, Maine. Alrighty, here we go. We do have a small cloud advisory and a gale warning, both posted though. The gale warning will drop at around 10 a.m. this morning. The small cloud advisory at 7 p.m. this evening as we're watching for some active surf that's being observed along the coast. And we are noticing that out there this morning from around 5 to 10 feet according to the buoys out there though. So this is why we do have some advisories posted, but this will gradually improve as we do move forward in time. Meanwhile though, on land, a little bit of energy passing through this morning, a few clouds tracking through. You might notice a flurry or so, but don't let that worry you because we will eventually see a lot of sunshine for the daytime period for today as the energy continues to move through. High pressure not too far away. We'll have sunshine today, mostly clear tonight, and a lot of sunshine in the way for the daytime tomorrow as well. So futurecast moving forward, a few clouds cannot be ruled out either, but otherwise sunshine will win out, but then mostly clear again coming up later on tonight. Then by tomorrow, though, another nice day filled with a lot of sunshine. As we head towards tomorrow throughout the day, then tomorrow night, maybe a few passing clouds by late Tuesday afternoon. But even with losing a lot of the clouds as we head towards Tuesday evening as well, not much clouds as we head towards early Wednesday morning. As for the gusty winds, though, we will have to watch out, reaching up to about 30 miles per hour at times today. The wind slowly started to back off later on tonight, though, to about 15 miles per hour or so. Continuing to back off as we head towards tomorrow for a bit, but then gusting up to about 20 miles per hour or so throughout the day for your Tuesday. Let's talk about temperatures, though. Overall, we had that long warm stretch recently, though. Within the last few days, we've been slightly below average, though, by around 2 to 3 degrees or so. Our average high temperature should be 32 degrees. We'll do upper 20s today, middle 20s tomorrow, so actually below normal for a change. But the middle 30s Wednesday, upper 30s for Thursday, low 40s Friday, then cooling back off into the 30s just in time for the weekend. For today, upper 20s, mostly sunny and windy. Northwest wind gusting up to about 30 miles per hour at times. Later on tonight, 7 degrees, mostly clear. Northwest wind backing off to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, middle 20s, mostly sunny and breezy. Northeast wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Scotts Recreation extended forecast. Partly cloudy for the day on Wednesday. Highs in the mid-30s. Upper 30s for your Thursday with a mostly cloudy sky. And rain and snow showers Friday. Highs in the low 40s.
Introducing the Chevy family of SUVs. Do more with tech. Do more with safety. Do more with style. The Chevy family of SUVs. There's one for everything you do.
Drive yours away this President's Day weekend. Current qualified GM lessees can get this Trailblazer for around $299 a month. Or current Chevy owners get a $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase.
Roto-Rooter has served the greater Bangor area and beyond for 35 years, offering plumbing, hydrojetting, snaking, descaling, video inspection, and grease interceptor cleaning services. For all your residential and commercial clogs, call Roto-Rooter today, 990-1234.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
It is tournament time, and ABC7 is your home for tournament coverage. Watch ABC7 News at 6 and 11 for all your highlights and interviews as our high school teams go for that gold ball. And get the latest high school bracket information at WVII.com.
Tournament brackets are brought to you by Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer with 29 locations, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares. And Dorsey Furniture, Route 1A Holden, great quality furniture and Bangor's largest in-stock mattress selection. Free statewide delivery.
Special Agent Will Trent, GBI. What can I do for you?
Boom, boom, boom.
I have reason to believe someone's trying to kill you.
Faith, we found a bomb. You got 6 minutes to clear the building.
All right, looks like we're about out of time for today. We'll continue broadcasting on Fox 22.
Hey, I forgot today's President's Day too.
Yeah.
A lot of town offices and things like that will be closed. Kids have the day off from school, so good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Just thought I'd put that in there.
No, it's good stuff. If you're at home watching TV, you may have more time than usual
Enjoy.
to chill and hang out. If you missed anything, did I already say this?
You did, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm just a broken record.
We'll be broadcasting on Fox 22, but if you're heading out, we hope you have a great day.